Can you explain Kekistan to me?
I can. It's lovely. I love it. So basically, I was looking at the UK Home Office and the census data, and I noticed that their qualifiers for the census were, they take a bunch of stuff, but one of them was ethnicity, and so I was like, okay, well, how, I was just reading through. I don't even know why I was reading through. I was just like really stoned on a stream, just on Dr. Lehman's channel, and we'd been going for like 3 hours, and we just talking shit and just doing nothing. And so I don't know how I found myself on this, but basically, the categories for ethnicity, and these are their own words, it's entirely self-defined, and there are no objective criteria for ethnicity. And
Awesome.
So if you say you are that ethnicity, then they will have to register. They have to accept it. And so basically, I've been emailing the Census Bureau to ask them, how exactly can I get my ethnicity on the census? And then they Googled Kekistani and rumbled us. Thanks, know you're mean. If you hadn't been so bloody diligent, we would have gotten away with this too. But we can still. The thing is, right? I was going to do a little update video about it. But basically, they got back to us and said, well, I mean, there's always an other box where you can write it in. So, guys, that's what we've got to do. Come the 2020 census, we just write it in. We'll get more Kekistanis than Jedis, and then they have to recognize us. Because they made Jedi an actual religion in the UK. Because like 16,000 people put it down as their religion. So it's like, okay, well, I guess we've got to register it. So yeah,
Oh, I love that, dude.
we only need
so
16,000 of us to do it. If we all do this, dude, I mean, they'll just be looking at this. Christ, what is this immigrant group of shit posting trolls from the internet?
This is the worst minority group yet.
Yeah, exactly. These are awful. We want to oppress them. But the thing is, then it became just a parody of identity politics. Because suddenly, if we've got an ethnicity, you're being racist to us. We're being oppressed if we're being banned because we're shitposting. This is part of our culture. And then the alt-right discovered us, and they were like, you can't do this. You're stealing our memes. And it's like, oh my God, they hate it. Quick, do it more. It's just and so it just became a giant parody of identity politics for people who don't like identity politics. And there are loads of people like, I just don't get this. It's shit. It's a forced meme. It's just not funny. It's like, no, dude, we're having a great fucking time with this.
Oh, I love it.
I honestly, I've been really enjoying it.
No, I think that's fucking brilliant, dude.
Yeah, and so
I absolutely love it.
I honestly think we can shitpost our way into real life with this. I think, definitely when the census comes around, we can put Kekistani on. And I mean, literally, I think only if we got like 10,000 people doing it, they would probably have to have some kind of information on it on their computers. They'd have to register it as something. If 10,000 people write like a single ethnicity, what the fuck are they going to say? We're not going to justify you making a mockery of our system. Whatever you are is entirely self-defined just because we set the rules that are fucking stupid. No, and it's like, well, that's your own fault. But I think I'm going to try and get it registered, like the Church of Kek actually registered as an official religion. I think that's easier to do, but I haven't looked into it yet because I've been lazy. But,
you can do both, dude. Try to make it happen on all fronts.
Yeah, and then when anyone else, I'll slap them like, why?
The Kekistani people have been oppressed for far too long, dude. It's time that you had your day.
That's what I think.
I mean, goddamn. I mean, like, what? How many years of oppression? 20,000 or something like that?
Has there ever been a time where shit posters haven't been oppressed?
Oh my God, I can't think of a time.
Exactly. I mean, they used to oppress them in ancient Athens, for Christ's sake.
I feel bad. Is there a fund I could give to or something? I just feel like I need to give to the Kekistani people.
There actually isn't, as far as I'm aware. It's all sort of we're basically like I don't know, we're kind of like anarcho-communists in a way. As far as I'm aware, there's no money involved. There was a charity actually. Someone did a little charity fundraiser and gave like $750 away to charity because he'd made like a Kekistani t-shirt thing, but he didn't keep money for himself. And he actually sent me the sort of the thank you from the charity, so I could see exactly how much it was, and I wasn't involved with it at all.
That's why it's such a shame that the Kekistani people are oppressed, because they're such a charitable and giving people.
Yeah, what I love about it is it sounds so much like Pakistan, so it sounds like it could be some sort of East Asian, well, not East Far Asian, but sort of Central Asian, like Uzbekistan or Tajikistan or something. You could you don't fucking know.
If you get this shit on the census and shit, there will be people who are like, Kekistan. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that. No, There'll be people like, yeah, Kekistan, that's a country.
I tell you, if I wasn't a lazy fuck, I would go down to these sort of SJW protests and ask them to sign a petition for the free people of Kekistan and whatnot. I'm just really lazy. I'm hoping that someone on the internet will do it. You know, just like if there's some, giant SJW Black Lives Matter protest.
Hey, if either of us watching has a skinny fan who's not afraid to walk around outside, go to a protest and do the Kekistan thing.
Yeah, preferably brown skinned, so they don't go white privilege and whatnot.
Oh yeah. Make sure you're not white.
Yeah, make sure you're not white. But
even if you are white, just go in blackface.
Yeah, that'll go down great. But yeah, see how many Black Lives Matter supporters you can get supporting your cause for the free people of Kekistan. That would be awesome. And you could deliver a petition from Black Lives Matter
for on behalf of the free people of Kekistan.
Yeah, I say that's the way forward. Just mock the system at this point. If they're the thing is, if they're going to indulge in all of this identity politics bullshit, then fine, okay. Then I'm not going to be left out, and I'm just going to be. I mean, I would love to have like someone serious and sit down and ask me about it, because I would play it completely straight. I'd be like, no, we're an oppressed ethnicity, and this is how we're defined by the UK government's laws. This is our culture. Look at these Pepes. Thank you. This is our culture. I'm glad you appreciate, like, Wolf Blitzer or whoever. I would just play it completely straight and watch them go, okay, but is this a big joke? Like, of course it's not. How dare you? You wouldn't send that to Black Lives Matter. You wouldn't